there is prison, and then there is Alcatraz.
If you break the law, you go to prison. If you break the rules in prison, you go to Alcatraz.
Cold, isolated, and flat out scary. From the moment it opens in 1934, the misery of life on the Rock is legendary.
It was a ghostly, dark, creepy place that was wet and damp, and the fog encased it.
The public calls this 22-acre hunk of quartz and sandstone Devil's Island. The inmates call it Hellcatraz. Never before and never since has there been a place like it. Massive in size, roughly 80,000 square feet of concrete mortar and escape-proof steel, Alcatraz features 4 independent cell blocks, 336 active units in all, with each one of these cells under the constant watch of patrolling, prying eyes.
The ratio of officers to inmates was higher than any other place in the federal penitentiary.
Most prisons have about a 20-to-1 ratio. Alcatraz is 3-to-1.
This is the reality of life on the Rock.
One historian said that Alcatraz was perfect because you could bury man alive in plain view in the middle of San Francisco.
Condemnation to the Rock cracks even the most hardened criminals. Almost 1,500 inmates do time on Alcatraz during its tenure as America's ultimate prison.
The purpose of Alcatraz was not to rehabilitate anyone, but to punish them.
And once punished, the realities of life for these men is pure and simple agony.
They cut themselves and they killed themselves in some cases. There were 5 suicides on Alcatraz.
There was another inmate that took an axe and chopped off his own fingers. This was the most scary place you could possibly go.
But Alcatraz is also perilous for those who work there. George DeVincenzi was an Alcatraz guard for 7 years.
First day in the job, 9 o'clock Monday morning, they put me in the barber shop with 9 inmates. And the inmate barber proceeded to cut his first customer's hair. Next thing I know, the customer getting his hair cut jumped out of the chair, and the barber went after him with a pair of 7-inch barber shears. Got him in the throat, and the heart, and the lung, and I ended up on the top of both of them as he kept stabbing him with the shears. That was my introduction of Alcatraz, my first day, my first assignment, my first hour.